Good morning, friends. It's time for Bible and coffee. Got my coffee here. All right. Today, I've got my Bible too. So today we are going to go through Ruth chapter 4, verses 13 through 22, First Chronicles chapter 2, verses 9 through 55, and chapter 4 of First Chronicles, verses 1 through 23, and Samuel, First Samuel, actually, and chapter 1, verses 1 through 8. So, all right, let's get started. Day 98, April 8th. And we are going to start with the descendants of Boaz. All right, Naomi. Oh, I've got to get my page up here so I can see it. There we go. Naomi gains a son. So Boaz took Ruth, and she became his wife. When he made love to her, the Lord enabled her to conceive, and she gave birth to a son. The woman said to Naomi, "Praise be to the Lord, who this day has not left you without a guardian redeemer. May he become famous throughout Israel. He will renew your life and sustain you in your old age, for your daughter-in-law, who loves you and who is better to you than 7 sons, has given him birth." Then Naomi took the child in her arms and cared for him. The women living there said, "Naomi has a son." And they named him Obed. He was the father of Jesse, the father of David. The genealogy of David. This then is the family line of Perez. Perez was the father of Hezron, Hezron the father of Ram, Ram the father of Amminadab, Amminadab the father of Nahshon, or Nahshon, or Nashon. I'm probably pronouncing this wrong. Nashon the father of Salmon, Salmon the father of Boaz, Boaz the father of Obed, Obed the father of Jesse, and Jesse the father of David. All right, next up, we are going to go through the descendants of Hezron's son, Caleb. So you'll have to bear with me as I pronounce all these names yet again. Another day of pronouncing, trying to pronounce names. All right. Whoops. Sorry, the descendants of Boaz. Oh, that's what we already showed. So this is First Chronicles chapter 2. One second. Whoa. Hang on one second. Oh, my screen just went blank on me. My screen just went blank on me. I don't know what was happening there. Hang on. Let me just double check here. I don't know if I have this in the right order. First Chronicles 2. Oh, okay. I did miss one thing. So First Chronicles chapter 2, verses 9 through 17, we're going to cover first. And this is going to be from Judah's grandson Hezron to David. So the sons born to Hezron were Jerahmeel, Ram, and Caleb. From Ram, son of Hezron, Ram was the father of Amminadab, and Amminadab the father of Nahshon, the leader of the people of Judah. Nahshon was the father of Salmon, Salmon the father of Boaz, Boaz the father of Obed, and Obed the father of Jesse. Jesse was the father of Eliab, his firstborn. The second son was Abinadab, the third Shemiah, the fourth Nathanael, the the fifth Radai, the sixth Ozem, and the seventh David. Their sisters were Zeruiah and Abigail. Zeruiah's three sons were Abishai, Joab, and Asahel. Abigail was the mother of Amasa, whose father was Jether, the Ishmaelite. Now we're going to get to the descendants of Hezron's son Caleb. All right. Caleb, son of Hezron, had children by his wife, Azubah, and by Jerioth. These were her sons, Jesher, Shobab, and Ardon. When Azubah died, Caleb married Ephrath, who bore him Hur. Hur was the father of Uri, and Uri the father of Bezalel. Later, Hezron, when he was 60 years old, married the daughter of Machir, the father of Gilead. He made love to her, and she bore him Segub. Segub was the father of Jair, who controlled 23 towns in Gilead. But Geshur and Aram captured Havoth Jair, as well as Kenath with its surrounding settlements, 60 towns. All these were descendants of Machir, the father of Gilead. After Hezron died in Caleb Ephrathah, Abijah, the wife of Hezron, bore him Asher, the father of Tekoa. Now we're going to go through the descendants of Hezron's son, Jerahmeel. Jerahmeel, son of Hezron. The sons of Jerahmeel, the firstborn of Hezron, Ram, his firstborn, Bunah, Oren, Ozem, and Ahijah. Jerahmeel had another wife, whose name was Atara. She was the mother of Onam. The sons of Ram, the firstborn of Jerahmeel, Maiz, Jamin, and Eker. The sons of Onam, Shammai and Jada. The sons of Shammai, Nadab and Abishur. Abishur's wife was named Abihail, who bore him Abon and Molid. The sons of Nadab, Seled, and Apam. Seled died without children. The son of Apam, Ishi, who was the father of Sheshan. Sheshan was the father of Alai. The sons of Jada, Shammai's brother, Jether and Jonathan. Jether died without children. The sons of Jonathan, Peleth and Zaza. These were the descendants of Jerahmeel. Sheshan had no sons, only daughters. He had an Egyptian servant named Jarha. Sheshan gave his daughter in marriage to his servant Jarha, and she bore him Attai. Attai was the father of Nathan, Nathan the father of Zabad, Zabad the father of Ephlal, Ephlal the father of Obed, Obed the father of Jehu, Jehu the father of Azariah, Azariah the father of Helez, Helez the father of Elisa, Elisa the father of Sismai, Sismai the father of Shallum, Shallum the father of Jechamiah, and Jechamiah the father of Elishama. I think that might be how you pronounce it. Now we're going to go through more descendants, the descendants of Hezron's son Caleb. The sons of Caleb, the brother of Jerahmeel. Misha, his firstborn, who was the father of Zeph, and his son Marishah, who was the father of Hebron. The sons of Hebron, Korah, Tepuah, Rakim, and Shema. Shema was the father of Raham, and Raham the father of Jorkiam. Rakim was the father of Shammai. The son of Shammai was Maon, and Maon was the father of Beth Zur. Caleb's concubine, Ephah, was the mother of Haran, Moza, and Gazez. Haran was the father of Gazez. The sons of Jadai, Regem, Jotham, Geshan, Pelet, Ephah, and Shaph. Caleb's concubine, Maacah, was the mother of Sheber and Tirhana. She also gave birth to Shaph, the father of Madmannah, and to Sheva, the father of Mechbana and Gibeah. Caleb's daughter was Aksah. These were the descendants of Caleb. Now we're going to go through the descendants of Caleb's son, Hur. The sons of Hur, the firstborn of Ephrathah: Shobal, the father of Kiriath Jearim; Salma, the father of Bethlehem; and Hariph, the father of Beth Gader. The descendants of Shobal, the father of Kiriath Jearim, were Heroah, half the oh my goodness. Manahathites. Yeah, Heroah, half the Manahathites, and the clans of Kiriath Jearim, the Ithrites, Puthites, Shumathites, and Mishraites. From these descended the Zorathites and Eshtaolites. The descendants of Salma: Bethlehem, the Netophalites, Fathite. Oh gosh, I am totally wrecking this, guys. Sorry. Bethlehem, the Netophathites, Atroth, Beth Joab, half the Manahathites, the Zorites, and the clans of scribes who lived at Jabez, the Tirathites, Shimeathites, and Sukathites. These are the Kenites who came from Hamath, the father of the Rechabites. Sorry that I really wrecked that. Okay, we're going to talk about other descendants of Judah. Okay. All right. Other descendants of Judah. The descendants of Judah: Perez, Hezron, Carmi, Hur, and Shobal. Reiah, son of Shobal, was the father of Jahath, and Jahath the father of Ahumai and Lahad. These were the clans of the Zorathites. These were the sons of Etam: Jezreel, Ishma, and Idbash. Their sister was named Hazelelponi. Penuel was the father of Gedor, and Ezer the father of Husha. These were the descendants of Hur, the firstborn of Ephrathah, and the father of Bethlehem. Asher, the father of Tekoa, had two wives, Helah and Nerah. Nerah bore him Ahuzam, Hepher, Temeni, and Hahashtari. These were the descendants of Nerah. The sons of Helah: Zerath, Zohar, Ethnan, and Koz, who was the father of Anub, and Hazobeba, and of the clans of Aharhel, son of Haram. Jabez was more honorable than his brothers. His mother had named him Jabez, saying, I give birth to him in pain. Jabez cried out to the God of Israel, Oh, that you would bless me and enlarge my territory. Let your hand be with me and keep me from harm so that I will be free from pain. And God granted his request. Caleb, Shuha's brother, was the father of Mahir, who was the father of Eshton. Eshton was the father of Beth Rapha, Paseah, and Tahina, the father of Nahash. These were the men of Reka. The sons of Kenaz: Othniel and Sariah. The sons of Othniel: Hathath and Meonothai. Meonothai was the father of Ophrah. Sariah was the father of Joab, the father of Ge-Harashim. He was called this because its people were skilled workers. The sons of Caleb, son of Jephunneh: Eru, Elah, and Naim. The sons of Elah, Kenaz. The sons of Jehalalel, Zeph, Ziphah, Teriah, and Asarel. The sons of Ezra. Jether married Epher and Jalon. One of Mered's wives gave birth to Miriam, Shammai, and Ishba, the father of Eshtemoa. His wife from the tribe of Judah gave birth to Jared, the father of Gedor, Heber, the father of Soko, and Jekuthiel, the father of Zanoah. These were the children of Pharaoh's daughter Bithia, whom Mered had married. The sons of Hodiah's wife, the sister of Naham, the father of Keilah the Garmite and Eshtemoa the Maachathite. The sons of Shimon, Amon, Rena, Ben-Hanan, and Telon. The descendants of Ishi, Zoheth, and Ben-Zoheth. Now we're going to go through descendants of Judah's son, Shelah. The sons of Shelah, son of Judah, the father of Leka, Leda, the father of Marishah, and the clans of the linen workers at Beth Asheba, Joachim, the men of Kozeba, and Joash and Seraph, who ruled in Moab, and Jeshubai, Lehim. These records are from ancient times. They were potters who lived at Netaim and Gedera. They stayed there and worked for the king. Now we're going to start the book of Samuel. Samuel was born late in the Judges period. We are going to, I didn't pull it up, darn it. Let me pull it up really quick. 1 Samuel. All right, we're going to start with chapter 1 with Samuel. Chapter 1, verses 1 through 8. All right. Elkanah and his family. The birth of Samuel. There was a certain man from Ramathaim, a Zuphite, from the hill country of Ephraim, whose name was Elkanah, son of Jerahmeel, the son of Elihu, the son of Tohu, the son of Zuph, an Ephraimite. He had 2 wives. One was called Hannah, and the other Peninnah. Peninnah. Peninnah had children, but Hannah had none. Year after year, this man went up from his town to worship and sacrifice to the Lord Almighty at Shiloh, where Hophni and Phinehas, the 2 sons of Eli, were priests of the Lord. Whenever the day came for Elkanah to sacrifice, he would give portions of the meat to his wife Peninnah and to all her sons and daughters. But Hannah he gave a double portion because he loved her, and the Lord had closed her womb. Because the Lord had closed Hannah's womb, her rival kept provoking her in order to irritate her. This went on year after year. When Hannah went up to the house of the Lord, her rival provoked her till she wept and would not eat. Her husband, Elkanah, would say to her, "Hannah, why are you weeping? Why don't you eat? Why are you downhearted? Don't I mean more to you than 10 sons?" And that concludes today's reading for day 98. Molly, I didn't see you. You have a week to catch up on, but you'll get it done. Yes, it's tough, but I have to say, each show is, I don't know, each show is pretty short. It's between 10 to 20 minutes. Some are a little bit longer, but hopefully you can get caught up. And for anyone else that it looks like I don't know, I'm frozen. I guess I'm having issues today. I don't know, but please like the video. It will get the word out to more people. And then if you want to be informed when I go live, please be sure to subscribe, and then you'll get a notification when I schedule the live stream. I schedule it every morning, so I hope, I don't know why I'm frozen. I hope you guys can hear me, but if you can't, I'm sorry, and I hope you have a very blessed day. We'll see you tomorrow for day 99.